All right, welcome to another episode of Off the Dome. I can't remember what it was. Off the Dome. I was doing trivia. I did a couple episodes of trivia last night, and I wanted to say relatively good trivia. Just a little plug for my show. Go check it out. But
It,
yeah, no,
it's
Off the
so
Dome.
good, by the way. The last episode I watched, I was like cackling. I was like hardcore cackling to myself. And it's not like it's just you're putting, regular ass people in the position where like they could be stumped and hilarity just naturally ensues. It's great.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I had my sister on last night, and she was really excited, and she was talking a big game about how she was going to do. Didn't do so great. So look for that episode next week. Yeah, that was funny. Actually, while I'm plugging things, and since two other people are on this, burger reviews. I went to Five Guys this week and reviewed the Five Guys burger. It was excellent. It was. I mean, I know like I like Five Guys. I love Five Guys, but it was excellent. You got a good trivia fact from Dan. So no AJ this week. But Joe, maybe I'll have to figure out a way to incorporate you into burger reviews.
So I would my Five Guys review of a Five Guys review is really hard to order a plain burger there.
Yeah, well, so I kind of cheated because my thing is I always just go with whatever the basic is. So like the no frills burger.
Their basic would be all the way.
Well, that's yeah. I mean, I got it
Yeah.
without the onions and the mustard, but because I've just I don't know. I don't like their onions for what I so I knew I was gonna give it a worse score if I did that. But yeah, I got it with the mushrooms, which was kind of cheating. But I didn't get the bacon, or I usually get the grilled jalapenos on there too. But those are both extra, so I didn't get those. So not totally cheated. Although Joe, you did review a burger with me, so I
I
guess
did.
yeah. So you've been on the show. You've been on the
I
show.
It was an honor. It was
Mm.
your dad really stole the show.
Yeah, he did. My dad, who didn't know he was going to be on, really stole the show. Dan, you haven't done any talking yet. Why don't you take the floor for 30 seconds?
Yeah. Um, Very nice. Yeah, Five Guys in the UK. I think Five Guys is one of the few things that's kind of the same in America as it is
Hmm.
in England. Just thinking about as you were talking, I was just thinking about maybe getting a Five Guys at some point. It's quite expensive actually. I think that's the only difference. It's quite an expensive
It is.
fast food to get
Yeah.
in the UK. I don't know how much. Like a burger and I don't know, like the little burger, a small fries, and a drink will probably set you back like £15 here.
Yeah, it's probably like $12
Yeah,
here. Yeah,
Get a
yeah.
lot of fries though.
you do
You
get
get
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
fries.
fries, yeah, and the drinks are refillable, and so there's
Do they do the peanuts thing there?
yeah, what like just the peanuts you can get
Just
while you
peanuts
queue or
scattered
whatever.
across the
Yeah,
floor?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, I like Five Guys. I would like to see. Are you going to do an In and Out review at
I'll
some
I'll
point?
do In and Out. I was going to do it with Luke, so I'll wait till Luke can do a review with me. So you might not get an In and Out review for a few months, but I will do one.
Cool, nice. I look
Um,
forward to it. But yeah, there we go. There's 30 seconds from me.
Good, thank you. All right, so we are recording this during the week for the first time. Maybe do this going forward, but it feels great. Middle of the day, just ate lunch, feeling pretty good, or breakfast. I don't know what time classified meal it was, but I am running the show this week. So we've got a draft. So Dan brought up a good point, and so I'm going to throw this out to the audience as well. That we kind of draft very similar things every week, and we're doing the same thing this week. I mean, it's like people and things, and so it'll be somewhat similar, somewhat different. But if you have any ideas, any viewers of this show have any ideas for us moving forward, feel free to send them to us. And yeah, if there's any good ones, we'll use them on the show.
We
But
only
this week,
accept constructive criticism, not just criticism.
no, we accept criticism. We actually prefer in the comments if you just leave your harshest
You
criticism.
guys suck. This is repetitive.
Yeah, we take that. Sorry, Dan, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I think we should add in a new thing where we have to, like the three people that are not bringing the topic have to try and preempt or try and guess what the topic you have brought along is.
Okay.
So like before you reveal it, me, AJ, and Joe have to say what we think your topic might be.
Okay. Do you want a hint or no?
No, no hint. I think
No
we
hint?
just go for it. So
Okay.
mine is something to do with the Bezos space flight. So it's like a manned space flight mission or something like that. And that like just one of these orbital ones. That's my prediction. AJ,
Right,
like
off the
Did
dome.
we do that already?
We did a
Mars.
Mission
We
to
did Mars.
Mars
draft.
colony
Yeah.
type thing, but not the touristy type trip. AJ, what's your prediction?
I think he's. I was just thinking of something that was pop culturally relevant. I don't know, something with Nicolas Cage.
Joe?
Mhm. Joe.
I'll say this has something to do with. I said this is a food heavy one. It's food heavy.
Well, AJ is the closest. And I was inspired by the 2-hour Warner Brothers commercial I watched on HBO Max earlier this week. I watched the new Space Jam, A New Legacy.
Oh, you watched it?
I watched
I
it.
literally asked
and-
you like 3 days ago, are you going to watch that? And you said no.
Yeah, and then Monday night rolled around and I had
Yeah.
nothing else to watch. So I was
Okay,
like,
fair
yeah,
enough.
might as well watch
Yeah.
this. So what we're doing, we're not recasting Space Jam or anything like that. What we're going to do is it is a movie draft. So your there we go. I had typed this out before. So you will be drafting 3 actors, so a lead actor and 2 supportings. You'll be drafting a lead animated character and 2 supportings. So I feel like Bugs Bunny kind of the lead in Space Jam. You'll be picking a genre, a subgenre, a director, and a distribution method. So what I mean by the distribution method would be, is it streaming? And if it is, pick a specific platform. Is it theaters, whatever. So that's your draft.
How many methods are there?
Well, I can think of like 10 streaming platforms off the top of my head. So
Oh, that's what you mean.
So
yeah,
I was gonna say, because if you say streaming in theaters, straight to DVD.
no, you can't. Yeah, you can't pick
YouTube.
but be creative with it. Yeah, be creative with it.
Okay.
So the draft order this week, I actually have the first pick in my own draft. I hate having the first pick because I always pull an AJ. And then AJ has second pick, then Dan and Joe. So basically, I think the same order as last week, except me and AJ are flipped.
You were pulling an AJ before I was a part of this show. So how is it called pulling an AJ?
Because you've taken it over. Why do you think you were invited onto this show?
Oh my
To
god.
save me. So Joe, with the last pick, you will be the first bringing it to the table this week. So start with your actor. So you'll need 3 actors, 3 animated characters, and the animated characters can be, anything, any universe. Doesn't have to be like all Looney Tunes or whatever.
Okay. So let me go through this again here. 3 Oh, so okay. What genre and subgenre would you consider the original Space Jam?
Probably sport, like
Family.
comedy, and then sports movie or sports movie comedy, something like that.
All right, that's fair.
I think.
All right. Lead actor. We'll go Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
We will go Wilmer Valderrama. That 70s show fame.
I don't think I spelled that right, but I'll double check. 2 hours.
And we will go with Alec Baldwin.
Okay. Another male-heavy draft to start, per usual. So 3 animated characters.
The lead animated will go with the Trix Bunny.
Okay.
We'll go with Pepe Le Pew.
The Tricks Bunny. I want to shout out Bradley here, who thought that Peppa Pig was Pepe Pig.
I like that. That's funny.
I actually kind of like that rebrand, to be honest with you.
Pepe Pig.
And we'll go with the man.
Got a whole world of animated characters.
I
to
know,
choose
that's
from.
the hard part. I wish that's what always makes it more difficult.
You wish I
Um,
had gave you 10 to choose from, yeah.
show me Jimmy Neutron.
Okay. 2 genres.
2 genres. We'll go with romantic comedy.
Okay. Is that is one genre, right? It's not like
Yeah,
romance
that's
and
one
comedy.
comedy.
Yeah, yeah.
Rom-coms.
Yeah,
called
yeah.
romantic wrong?
Oh yeah, I did. Thanks for not just fixing it.
It's okay. And subgenre will be race.
Race. Okay. Now keep in mind you can pick that could be your genre if you'd like. It could be race. So you might end up with that. So keep that in mind. All right. So director and a distribution method.
Yeah, director will go with Woody Allen.
Okay. And then distribution.
Distribution will go with the Red Box.
Straight
Nice.
to Redbox.
Do you have those in the UK, Dan?
I know what it is. I don't think we have it, but I know
Okay.
what it is.
That's just one word. All right, Dan, your actors.
Okay. I'll go with Tilda Swinton.
Thank you.
I will take Russell Brand. And I will take Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby.
Animated characters, I will go with Shrek.
Okay. Sorry. There we go. Shrek. Okay.
Gollum. And Dobby the elf.
Oh. Okay. Two genres.
Genres, I will go with sci-fi. And mockumentary.
Nice.
And then director, I will take Ken Loach.
Who is that?
I might change it up actually, because if you don't know of Ken Loach, then
Okay.
probably not too many people will. I'll go with Guillermo del Toro instead.
Nice.
Nice.
And then I'll take distribution method as YouTube.
Okay.
Just like
AJ, your
free to play on
actors.
Right. It's weird. Like, even though I've had time to think of some shit, I
Oh, I
still
never do.
doing it. From,
Yeah.
I'm still doing it from scratch.
Yeah.
So we got Danny DeVito.
Hmm.
Nice.
How did I know you were going to take Danny DeVito?
He's a crowd favorite. Frances McDormand
Nice.
and Tina Fey.
Okay. Animated characters.
Take Pikachu.
I don't think that's what that
Let's say we'll stick with Pokemon and take Team Rocket's Meowth. Not
Wait.
just like not like a wild Meowth, but Team Rocket's Meowth.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, Meowth? Yeah, I know Meowth.
He's this really sarcastic asshole sidekick for the villains.
Okay.
He's just like a little cat that gets on everyone's nerves and doesn't actually have any powers.
Oh, nice.
And
Is it like a coin thing?
yeah, he's got like a coin in his forehead that he can throw at you and get two back or something.
Wait, what is this? This is from Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that I think about that, like, and then
Yeah,
he gets
that's what I'm
he
thinking.
gets
It's-
doubly rich. What is that? What other animated characters we got? Do you guys watch Avatar: Last Airbender at all?
I have watched it.
So we'll take Toph, who is the Earth Bender. She's a child. She's blind, and it's a PH.
Oh, it's a PH. Okay. I'm a
Shows some
simpleton.
Earth.
I spelled it with two F's. All right, two genres.
Genre. Take psychological thriller. And just comedy.
Hmm.
by
Those would
itself.
actually mix well together, I think. Thriller. Sorry, I'm just trying to format this out. All right, and your comedy, you said, right? So your director.
We'll go with Michael Bay.
Nice.
I was gonna do Tommy Wiseau, but that's too raw. I don't know if anyone could work something out with that. And distribution method, we'll say big screen. We're going back to the big screen. People are coming back to the theaters.
I'll just say theaters, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, I didn't really think about this either, but I'm also typing everything out. So we'll go with Nicolas Cage, just because you said him before and because he's the best. Have you watched Kick-Ass yet, by the way, AJ?
For the show? No.
Yeah,
I've watched it many times.
Watched it last night again, and it's so good. I will go with Joey King, and I will take I'll take Skylar. How do you say his name? Skylar Gisondo. If you guys are
I know who he. Yeah.
familiar with him, if you want the Jizz Man on your team, scoop him up quick. All right.
I don't know who the last two people you put is.
Look him up. Joey King was in. She's in. What's that show called where they? It's like the mom is keeping her daughter sick. I forget what that show is called. And then some other like scary type thriller stuff. And Skylar.
That's a girl.
Yes, that is a girl. Joey King is.
They're both girls.
No,
Skylar's
Scott. That's the trick. Is Skylar Gisondo?
Joey's the girl. Skylar's the
Yeah.
boy.
Scott, I know Skylar Gisondo was in the Vacation movie and the Amazing Spider-Man movies,
I know him from Righteous Gemstones.
and he's in Righteous Gemstones. That's right. For my animated characters, I will take Snap from the Snap, Crackle, and Pop fame. I will take Bird Person from Rick and
Nice.
Morty. And I will take what's the daughter's name in SpongeBob? Mr. Krabs' daughter.
Pearl.
Pearl. Yeah, Pearl. Pearl Krabs. Okay, and then for genres, I will take is silent a genre? Like a silent film?
Yeah, silent movie.
All right, I'll take a silent film.
That's rough.
And then I will take let's see. It's another genre I could throw out there. Why can't I think of any genres right now? I'll take horror, basic horror. Director, I'm going to go with Paul W.S. Anderson, who is not Wes Anderson or Paul Thomas Anderson. He's the guy that made the movie Pompeii. And then distribution method, I will go with. I'll go with Netflix. It's a simple enough one. All right, the board is mine. Great. I'm just going to go ahead and take the best actor on the board, the 3-time Oscar winner. Take Frances McDormand as my lead actor. AJ.
I'm gonna take Tina Fey as my lead actress.
Okay.
Wild first picks.
Yeah, agreed, Dan.
I think I'm gonna go with romantic comedy as my first genre.
Okay. Joe, you've got 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with comedy as my regular genre.
It's tough for AJ who took Tina Fey.
We're gonna see how versatile she is.
And then I'm assuming you're taking subgenre, but whatever you want to take here, Joe.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go with a little sci-fi.
Okay. Comedic sci-fi, I like that. Actually, I really like that genre. Dan, your pick.
I think I'm going to take my lead animated as Shrek.
Okay.
Because obviously people have got to look at that for the longest amount of time, and I think Shrek's proven to, be able to hold an audience.
Definitely. AJ?
I'm doubting everything I know right now.
We've gotten in AJ's head.
Can I clarify what genre is race? What is that? What does that mean?
It's like it focuses on
Like a
on
Spike
race.
Lee film.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Spike
So
Lee
like
It's-
Crash. I was thinking more Crash.
Yeah, Crash rather than like Cars or something like that,
Oh, yeah.
or Rush.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, got you.
I'm
Rather
going
than
to.
Cars. I just realized what you said. No, not like Cars.
I'm gonna take the silent film as my main. genre.
What?
Are you an idiot?
He's trying to throw. He's got money on himself to lose.
Okay,
you
well,
see.
that's great because okay. All right. I am going to take my director and my lead genre. What are you thinking?
Oh yeah, there's directors too. Look at that.
Joe's thinking. Joe can't believe he's just used his first 2 picks on.
I know.
I know.
I
just
did
to
want
avoid.
silent
Just to
film.
Well,
avoid
that's
silent film.
it's exactly why I took my lead actor because I knew AJ wouldn't take a genre, so I knew I would skip silent film. But then AJ took silent film, so I'm going to take Guillermo del Toro and then psychological thriller because nobody does it better than him.
All right. Well,
AJ,
I'm
you've
gonna-
got Tina Fey in a silent film now.
she's very talented. She's very talented. I think with her not being able to speak, she's going to be even more animated, and I think she's up to the task. Especially when we got Woody Allen at the helm.
Yeah. Oh, you're taking Woody Allen. I
I'm
missed
taking
that.
Woody Allen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I? That's a good pick. Can I confirm something about the? So is this like a Space Jam movie where Shrek? So if I've got Shrek, will that be Shrek voiced by
Yeah, by Mike Myers.
Mike
yeah.
Myers? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking that the lead actor was going to voice the lead animated, but okay,
No. So it'll be actors along.
Oh,
with
okay, that's
animated
cool.
actors.
All right. In that case, I will take I will go with. I think I'll take Millie Bobby Brown as my lead actor.
Yeah.
She's gonna be in some relationship with Shrek, which maybe it's a young Shrek.
Oh Lord.
Dan's canceled
Oh,
before
God.
this movie's
Yeah.
even begun.
It's like Shrek, like teenage Shrek,
Yeah.
the movie.
Keep in mind, she
Still,
doesn't need to
dude.
be in a romantic comedy with the lead anim. You know, she could be with a person
True,
if
true.
you wanted.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah. The human Shrek. Sorry, Joe. Your two picks.
Yeah, I'll go with Alec Baldwin,
Mm.
my
Okay.
lead.
Yeah, if I had to pick someone to play Shrek from the list, it would have been Alec Baldwin. But now that we cleared up that that wasn't the case.
What is Snap from Snap, Crackle, and Pop?
Yes.
Dude,
Are you familiar with that, Dan? The
yeah,
Rice
yeah,
Krispies.
Rice Krispies. Yeah.
The animateds are tough.
Yeah, the animateds are real bad.
Man. I think out of all of these characters, the one that has the most like personality is Jimmy Neutron, but I think that the Tricks Bunny would be like really hammer the plot home, especially with the comedy. So I'll go with the Tricks Bunny as my lead.
Okay.
Or Rabbit, Tricks Rabbit. But
Yeah, Tricks Rabbit. You're right. Dan.
Okay. I will take.
Good picks are running out quick.
Yeah, I don't think the director is going to matter much for me now, so I'm not going to go with that. I think Russell Brand, I'll take him as my supporting one. I think he'll be good in this film.
AJ?
I'm gonna stick with good acting, and I'm gonna take Nicolas Cage.
Come on. I was really wanting that to come right. I mean, a Francis McDormand, Nicolas Cage psychological thriller. I'd be very much in for.
Ain't gonna happen. He's moving to silent films.
Oh man,
He's working on his facial expressions.
that's a killer right there. Well, I'll take Tilda Swinton because I love her. As my first supporting.
You need the Coen brothers instead of Del Toro.
Yeah, I know. I know. And then I will take I'll take Gollum. He could do some psychological thrilling. I love Gollum.
Yeah, I think Gollum and Del Toro was like a great
Yeah, it's a
pairing.
good marriage,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna go
G-
Cage and Swinton, but
G-double-L.
I'm happy to get Gollum there. Yeah, you got the G-double-L. That's why it works so well.
Exactly. GLL works so well. I'm gonna go with horror as my subgenre.
Yeah, if you got stuck with mockumentary, that would have been tough
That
for
would
a
be
silent
so
film.
hard. So hard.
I will.
Or race.
I'll take.
Sorry.
I'm going for fan adoration here. I'll take Pikachu
Okay.
as my supporting one on the animated.
Fans will like Shrek and Pikachu in a film together. That's a good pick. Joe, you've got 2. Last around 5, first around 6.
Yeah, give me Danny DeVito.
Nice.
I thought Dobby and Gollum were the same thing.
Dobby is from Harry Potter. Gollum is from Lord of the Rings.
But yeah, they are essentially
Yeah.
one slightly lighter hearted, I think, in
Yeah.
Dobby.
Dobby's like Schmeagol, basically.
I don't know what that is.
When Gollum is not
Gollum's
bad.
alter ego. No,
Give-
Dobby's a bad person.
No. That's what I'm saying. He's more like Schmeagol.
Yeah, Dobby. Dobby is a free elf. I know that.
Yes,
But I
Dobby.
always imagined that was Lord of the Rings. What?
And he dies, by the way.
Who's he enslaved by?
I don't know. Wizards. He stinks. Dobby stinks. I'll tell you that much.
Give me Jimmy Neutron.
Okay. I knew you were gonna take Jimmy Neutron.
I'm gonna take the last of the people I know in terms of actors and take Hulk Hogan.
Thought you were gonna take Skylar Gisondo.
Never heard of him. I looked him up. Don't recognize him either.
AJ.
I'll go with Bird Person
Okay.
as my animated lead.
All right. I'm going to finish out my supporting actors and take Joey King because she has the best acting chops of those who are left. And then I will take. I'll take Meowth because I don't know who that is, but I like the coin thing. And what's more psychological than making money? AJ, you're picking the 7th round.
Yikes! I'm gonna go Toph here. I think she would bring a lot to the silent film. She's a blind character and she earthbends like crazy. So I think with the lack of dialogue, you could really create a lot of action just with her and her powers.
Cool.
Can't believe you picked silent film in the 3rd round.
I will take. I'm going to take Michael Bay at this point.
Okay.
As my director.
Give me. It's comedy. I think two Nicktoons together. Give me Neutron and Pearl. I don't hate that.
One of the more insufferable characters in that show.
And then give me Netflix.
Okay. Interesting. First distribution method off the board.
So I was so glad, James, when you picked Team Rocket's Meowth, because I thought you were going to screw me over and take mockumentary and leave me with a romantic comedy about race, starring Shrek and
Directed by
Brown.
Michael Bay.
Directed by Michael Bay. So I would gladly take mockumentary.
Well, I've kind of screwed myself here because I have a film with 3 white women and 2 white animated characters about race.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
And I have to have them being pretty racist or something. I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out. AJ, you've got your second supporting, your second supporting on each animated and actor, and then your distribution method to pick from.
I'm gonna go distribution. I think my movie would flop if it was left up to people to go rent it from Redbox or something. But going to the theater, seeing the action on the big screen with the music, coming over the professional sound system, I gotta go in theaters.
The music in your silent film?
Yeah, there's music. There's just no dialogue.
Yeah, I think people are going to rush out.
There's going to be a cinematic score.
I think people are going to rush out to see this silent film for sure. All right, so I have. Man, this is a bad selection. I'll take Snap because he's the best of the 3 left, and then I'll take YouTube because this does not seem like the movie built for the olds that use Redbox.
All right. Um,
Got some tough picks here, AJ.
I do. I think Pepe Le Pew would actually work pretty well for Silent, because of his inappropriate sexual gags. But I don't know if I want that in my film. I think I'm gonna go with Dobby instead.
Okay. Oh man. All right. This might be the worst movie of all time. Danny.
Yeah, I was hoping that you were gonna gift me Dobby there.
Yeah,
But
because that kind of
Yeah.
hurts for you with the romantic comedy and
I
But
don't
there's
really know
always
what is
one
Pepe.
douchebag.
I don't really know
Underage
Pepe Le
girl.
Pew. Let me just.
There is always one like douchey guy in a
He's just a scum.
romantic comedy, though, right?
That's fine.
yeah, but he's
Yeah,
a
but he's a
pedophile.
scumbag. Yeah, he's a pedophile. Like he's.
He doesn't take no for no.
Yeah, but he can be the villain. You know, Shrek can kill him or something
Yeah,
like that in the
that's
film.
true.
So
Yeah, I think that works.
I think
Yeah.
it works.
Pepe
yeah,
Le
it
Pew.
works.
There we go.
Pepe the villain. All right.
Yeah, you should have had a villain section. This would have got a lot more
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. All right. Well, screwed up, but that's all right. You can...
I love Wilmer and Skylar. I don't even want to pick between the two.
Wilma Valderrama.
I'll take Skylar.
Okay.
And I don't know who Paul W.S. Anderson is, but I
So
will,
he did all the Resident Evils. He did Death Race, and then he also did what was the movie I said before? Pompeii with Kit Harington, which AJ and I believe saw in theaters.
so not exactly funny, but he's just directing, so
It's not,
someone else can write it.
not particularly funny or a good director, to be honest.
Yeah. Yikes.
So Dan, that leaves you with Red Box here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
AJ, are you happy to be getting Wilmer Valderrama?
There's a Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah. I think whoever was gonna fill that slot is probably gonna be the first one to die in this film. Just saying. It is horror.
Oh, it is horror. That's right.
And so it'll be pretty shocking. First death on screen.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled that I get. I mean, a psychological thriller about race. Get Out was mostly white.
That's what Get Out was.
Yeah, it was mostly white people. So there'll be more supporting actors than those two. Yeah, that concludes our draft. I'm quite happy with mine. The only movie, I mean, AJ, your movie is. Why did you take silent film?
Let me tell you why I took silent film.
Because you got
I didn't-
flustered.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I should have gone for my genre first. But you went with a strong lead, and I went with a strong lead, and then everything changed. Okay, I didn't want to get stuck with silent film, especially as my subgenre. I don't want to pick a good genre, and then get stuck having to do it silently. So I took the offensive, and I said, this is going to be my movie, and I started, developing my movie around this movie, around this genre. I think I got a director who's up to the task. I think my distribution method, James, your movie might actually be good, but nobody's gonna watch it. People don't watch movies.
A free to watch YouTube movie
I don't
that
know.
has Guillermo del Toro directing and that cast, and it's
Who watches
free to watch
YouTube
on
movies?
YouTube. Well, yeah, because YouTube free to watch on
I feel
YouTube
like
movies.
free to watch on YouTube means this is gonna be a shitty movie, so I'm not gonna watch it.
It's true.
Yeah.
I would say that Woody Allen films tend to be very dialogue driven and dialogue heavy, and that probably won't be very well suited to a silent film.
Well, also you have Woody Allen, Tina Fey, Wilmer Valderrama, and then obviously most animated characters are to do with comedy. I guess Bird Person's really the only one, but it's a silent horror film.
It's great.
None of those people
Dude, Bird
fit that
Person-
genre.
How do you put a label on Bird Person. Bird Person is the most like mundane, wishy-washy character whose backstory you have no idea about. So he'd be creeping out of the shadows, double crossing people. It's gonna be interesting. Let me tell you.
Dan, the concerns I have with yours are who are you casting someone else to be Millie Bobby Brown's love interest in this, or is it Shrek?
Could be Pepe Le Pew. I don't know how old he is. Pikachu seems pretty young as well. I mean, by the time this starts filming and stuff, I think she's 17 now, so you know it's going to be a couple years before this gets into production. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, I mean, obviously my worst thing on the board is Redbox, which I was happy to sacrifice one thing because ultimately, you know, films will make it onto all of these things eventually, but its initial run might be a little bit stunted. I think Shrek and Pikachu have got huge appeal and fan bases, and then yeah, Millie Bobby Brown is a strong lead, and I've probably got I would say the highest grossing director on there as well.
Known for his romantic comedies and
but-
romance in his films.
Yeah, I think he can do it. I'm sure. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with my pick. There wasn't really any round where I thought, oh, I'm picking something that I don't want here. I don't know how they'll incorporate the mockumentary element into it, but I think at least because it's a comedy, it can kind of work. So I'm guessing because it's a mockumentary, they'll all be like Millie Bobby Brown will play herself, Russell Brand will play himself, Hulk Hogan will play himself. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, having Michael Bay with sexual predator and Pepe Le Pew is dangerous. But Joe, you went as you always do with one of the safer drafts. Are you happy with your movie?
Very happy. I really do like your team, though, James. I think you absolutely team your draft. I think you,
Thank you.
really played to your limited options and maximized your return here. Just the two big Achilles heels for Dan's team, you know, Pepe Le Pew, Redbox. But that might be advantageous. Maybe those
But then
two.
Pepe Le
those
Pew
two crowds
cannot be
support each
any
other.
worse than Snap. Like one of the Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Yeah, but Pepe Le
Can you tell
Pew
me-
is
Because
Can you tell me a
Snap
single
is not a
character trait of
deviant.
Snap?
yeah. Snap has never been to jail for sexually harassing women. so.
he's not on the
What's
watch list, the neighborhood
this-
watch list.
What's the backstory on Pepe Le Pew? Like,
He's the first animated character to ever get canceled. He's a skunk that lusts after women, but I guess he smells bad. But he's very creepy and always giving unwanted kisses.
I think it wasn't
Looney
only
Tunes.
because of. It wasn't just because of the sexual deviance. I think it was also like a stereotypically.
Yeah,
like
it was like a
European
racist
guy.
character. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. A racist Frenchman, basically. So you got a racist and a deviant. So congratulations, Dan.
wait, who's in both in the same character?
In Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah.
But I think it was Joe. Joe gleefully put him on the board like he was a good guy. So I didn't know any backstory.
But
to
do your
that.
research, man.
But
No, I mean
look,
Snap is
like
not.
I said, he's the villain. Every film needs a villain. It can't just be.
Yeah.
But yeah, Snap is literally a syllable.
But in like your context, I'm trying to picture this. You know, it's a mockumentary rom-com. So like, you know, you're talking to Millie Bobby Brown like to the side on camera, and then to Pepe on camera, and then like you're showing stuff of them interacting. But the story would be like, you know, like how long has it been since the last time he tried to rape you? And,
He's so sage.
and that doesn't really work. That's what Pepe does. He's just like
Yeah, he's
trying to hop on it all the time.
Yeah, how much are you guys living out your mental sort of fantasies about Pepe here? Like, has any of this actually happened? Are you
No, he's definitely out
Is
of
it like
Looney
one
Tunes
like
canon.
risque joke that he's told?
Like they've removed his episodes.
No,
from
that's
HBO
his.
Max.
That's his
Yeah,
character. His character pursues
yeah.
cats that are not interested in him, and he does it anyway.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe Millie Bobby Brown visits him in prison and
Yeah, I
and
mean,
interviews
I
him for
think-
a
There you
movie
go.
or something.
You know,
Documentary.
Crystalia is in plenty of films and TV shows and as a villain, and so it's you know, I think there's a way to swing it. AJ, I want to give you a quick fact about Michael Bay. Do you know what music video he directed?
Thriller.
The Divinals. I Touch Myself.
I did know that. I just
one of the
I
great
just
Michael Bay.
had forgotten it. Yeah.
One of the great Michael Bay
I
joints.
touch myself.
He also did, yeah, he's actually done a ton of music video. I think we've maybe talked about this on the show before. But yeah, he's done a ton.
I think
of
we've
music
talked
videos.
about this on the Wicker Man.
On Wickerman. I'll bring it back up
Yeah.
next week. Yeah, so there you have it. There's our draft. Dan went down a dark path, but that's okay. Someone had to end up with them. At least he didn't pick a silent film. So there's that.
I'm happy with my silent film.
I
think
know you
my
are.
silent film
I put together the best movie, by the way. I put together.
I think
the
you
best
did.
Movie.
and it's got the worst distribution. But
It's got. It doesn't.
like
For
my
you
movie,
two.
I think works for a silent film. I think Dan and Joe are going to struggle getting the laughs. You know, like if you're gonna
Yeah.
go for comedy, Joe, you have comedic actors, but like without a director to like, I don't know, you might just miss out on the comedy aspect of it.
Well, he's
and
not
to where
writing.
it just becomes.
He's not writing the script. It's sci-fi too. He gets a little bit of the little darkness going on. Whatever Mortal Kombat is, I'm sure. Imagine there's some sci-fi in that.
All right, let's wrap it there. Well, yeah, let's
Struggle for laughs with Danny DeVito and Alec Baldwin. The funniest people alive.
Yeah, but you got to know how to use them, how to get that out.
I believe in my guy Paul W.S. Anderson.
Maybe Paul's always wanted to do a film like this, but he's just been pigeonholed.
Yeah, the studios haven't let him.
Yeah, he's been typecast. Oh, I got to do this fight scene
This is
again.
him
Like,
breaking out of the box.
right? He's wanting to make cartoons laugh with humans forever.
Yeah. Dan, I actually thought, or AJ, I actually thought YouTube would have been a good distribution platform for you. As a
No, then nobody would ever
a
watch.
silent horror film, but it's free. They might go click on it. It'll be all over the YouTube front pages.
You'd be reading the dialogue subtitles, and it'd be like this big on your phone.
Yeah, everyone watches movies on their phone like you. All right, let's actually wrap it there. Next week, I think the cycle's back around to AJ bringing the topic, or is it Dan? Dan bringing the topic for next week's show. But like I said, let us know in the comments or just message us if you have any ideas. But thanks everyone for watching, and we'll be back with you next Monday or Tuesday or whatever day it comes out.